Alright, so this video is me filming how long it takes to drive all the way down the 129. From the beginning of the 129 at a remote place somewhere, just off of US-129 and some type of Appalachian route, all the way to the other side of the map in Tennessee. Let's begin. So starting off from the beginning of the 129 that you most likely never knew about in Fontana Dan, a game made by Index 15. We have to follow the 129. We have to follow the 129 wherever the sign says it should go. So we're taking the 129 all the way. And I mean all the way from North Carolina, even into Tennessee. We're now passing State Route 143. We passed State Route 143, and we're finally passing Robinsonville. We finally joined routes with the 143, and I have to go this way, even though that way looks funner. I have to go this way because this is part of the 129. So we have to go all the way by the 129. We're gonna do the 143 later. We're gonna do the 143 later in this series. And now we're finally crossing what seems to be a river. That's not the Little Tennessee River. We're passing through some hard to drive places in a car that has a speed of up to 155 miles an hour. I'm using an automatic drive sensor because I basically suck at doing manual. And my car flipped over, so that's gonna add a little bit of time to our clock when we finished. So we have to continue going this way. We have to go all the way down through. This is most likely still the 129. Even though I haven't seen a song for in a while. All the way. I really want to go down that route one day, except I can't right now because I'm on the 129. Alright. We're in Topeka, and we still have to continue down the 129. So we passed the 28. So we know we're already at a good step. Already at a good point in the race. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to get from the complete beginning all the way. And we are crossing the Cherryola Dam now. We crossed it at like 70 miles. We crossed it at 80 miles an hour. We have like 15 miles to go to the Tennessee state line, so we're burning up our gas already. Going left at 35 miles an hour. We're finally at the 28. Yeah, this is in Topeka, I think. And we're already getting to the dangerous Tennessee part of the 129. That part where it has a whole bunch of winding roads. And we're finally at the Tennessee state line, and we've crossed into the state of Tennessee. So that means we are not that far from our destination. And US-129, the And eventually the US-129, and eventually we got to the US-129 warning sign. In only 5 minutes and 2 seconds. That seems like a nice time. So I'm not using my fastest car because there are a whole bunch of turns in this. A whole bunch of turns on the 129. This may take slower than expected. Complete very sharp curve around this tree. It's already getting to daytime, so we know we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. 5 minutes, 45 seconds time. Yeah, I can just cut through the grass here because it just makes sense to in a fast car. Another complete blind turn because it's dark. On my truck ramp. Six minutes and 10 seconds. We're almost completely done on the 129. We're super happy. I'm not doing a video on the routes we started at because that would just be too short, and I don't really like short videos. So I try to make them somewhere between 9 minutes and between 9 and 30 minutes, at most 35 minutes. I don't really like you just be. I wouldn't really like you just sitting there. As I'm not with you just watching plain. And I also don't like short videos because they just end too quickly, and it's also, even though they could have some fun content in it, it's just pretty useless. We're finally almost done with our trip. We're finally almost done with our trip, and we are in Tennessee. Eventually, we're going to get to a lane on the southbound 129, where you can finally relax. Chilly Spring, yeah. And here's the slow cars lane. The 129 is still a principal road in UD books because it has one lane on one side and this lane on the other. Runaway truck ramp is right there that will just make you fly. And we have officially finished the drive. We have almost finished the drive all the way down the North 129. The next part of this series will be the 28. It will be the 28. I'm also not doing the 72 and the 336 because they are also too short. See, they just go that far. That's just boring. Just boring. And we have officially finished the run all the way down to 129. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.